Hello, welcome back to STEM School. Today's topic is Generative AI. We learned what AI is in our previous video. In this session, we're going to talk about the current most popular topic, Generative AI. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence technology that can produce various types of content, including text, image, audio, and other data. It is a subset of deep learning, which means it uses artificial neural networks, can process both labeled and unlabeled data using supervised, unsupervised, and semi-supervised methods. For those of you who don't know about the above-mentioned data and methods, please watch my previous video which talks about AI. Deep learning models can be divided into two types, generative and discriminative. A discriminative model is a type of model that is used to classify or predict labels for data points. Discriminative models are typically trained on a dataset of labeled data points, and they learn the relationship between the features of the data points and the labels. Once a discriminative model is trained, it can be used to predict label for new data points. For example, a discriminative model could be trained on photos of animals to learn to identify the animal in each photo. It could then be given a new photo and be able to accurately identify the animal in each one. A generative model generates new data instances based on a learned probability distribution of existing data. This is too hard to understand. Then to easily say, generative methods or models are also trained on data. A small amount of labeled data and a large amount of unlabeled data. These models can not only classify, identify, and predict data, but also generate new data like that it has seen before. The data it produces is similar to what human can produce, text or speech using natural language, image, video, and audio. This is known as generative AI. The Gen AI process can take training code, labeled data, and unlabeled data of all data types and build a foundation model. The foundation model can then generate new contents, for example, text, code, image, audio, video, etc. We've come to a long way from traditional programming to neural networks to generative model. In traditional programming, we used to have a hard code, the rule for distinguishing a cat, the type, animal, legs, 4, ears, 2, fur, yes, likes, yawn. In a way for neural networks, we could give the network picture of a cat and dogs and ask, is this a cat? It will predict a cat. Now we come to our formal definition. What is generative AI? Gen AI is a type of artificial intelligence that creates new content based on what it has learned from existing content. The process of learning from existing content is called training and results in the creation of a statistical model when given a prompt. AI uses the model to predict what an expected response might be. This generates new content. Essentially, it learns the underlying structure of the data and can then generate new samples that are similar to the data it was trained on. There are a wide number of generative AI tools available online for users to interact with. These include large language models such as ChatGPT and Google's Bard. These are generative AI tools where users can give text, inputs, ask questions, set written tasks, request summaries of concepts or information. And the tool provides a text output. Because these tools are based on artificial neural networks, complex computer systems that mimic the neuron structure of the human brain. These tools can also respond to follow-up questions, instructions, and can refine responses based on further information from user. What are the benefits of using generative AI? As you have no doubt discovering or exploring some generative AI tools, they can be very entertaining and fun to manipulate. However, there are very real opportunities and benefits that these types of AI tools can offer to young people. Creativity, while the quality of output from these tools can vary dramatically, they act as excellent starting points for developing and exploring ideas or creating a stimulus. Fast and easy. Many generative AI tools require nothing more than a text prompt from a user in order to create something, but offer layers of complexity for those who wish to explore and refine the output. As most tools operate in the cloud, no software needs to be downloaded or installed, and the huge power of cloud process produces results in seconds. Enables creation without ability, skills. While it is hard to argue that the current level of generative AI content is equal to that of work produced by humans, these tools can allow anyone without the required skills or abilities to create content. Someone with no artistic ability can use an image generation tool to create a piece of art. It allows the creation of lyrics and poetry without necessary skills. Perform tasks to free up time. Many tools can be used to quickly perform tasks that would normally require a time investment from a human, but don't require human thinking or intervention. This can free up people's time and capacity to focus on more complex or challenging tasks that require human input. That is everything for today's lesson. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you.